lovelies, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be creating a Mardi Gras mani using Kande Dips, and I also have another solid color from Virgo and Gem's advent calendar that I'm going to be adding to it. And I'm also going to be using peel base. I used peel base once, probably 6 months ago, and I'm not sure if I didn't apply it correctly, but I could not pop the nails off as expected after 4 to 5 days of having them on. So the reason why I want to try this again is because I have a couple of manis I want to do pretty close together. So I want to be able to pop them off instead of having to file and use my gel remover that I use on the dips, because I don't like using that very often and it'll wear away at my builder gel that I have underneath. So I'm going to go in with the CN Designer Dips Peel Base. I'm going to put that on all of my fingers on my left hand for now, because I'm only going to be dipping my left hand in this video. And it said to wait for it to dry for, I think it said 5 to 6 minutes. So I'm going to speed that up for you guys so you're not waiting here as it's drying in real time. And then over this, after it dries, I'm going to put a layer of my dip base coat by Mani Boss over top, because it says to put that over top of your peel base if you're going to be dipping over it, so the dip base doesn't dry faster when you're doing your dip, if that makes sense. So let me just clean up my cuticle here. And there are a couple of ways that you can do peel base. You can do it on your entire nail. You can do it just like a stripe of it down the middle, or you can kind of do it in the middle but not touching the edges. I just put it on each nail, as you saw me do, from cuticle to tip, sidewall to sidewall, because I want to make sure that it works. So I'm trying to do as much of it as I can. I'm only going to do one layer. I know some people do 2 layers, but I'm just going to do one for now and see how that works. And then in a couple of days, I'll do another video to see how the peel base removes my manicure. So I'm just going to wait here for the 5 or 6 minutes, and I'll be back when that time is up. Okay, so I've just made sure that every nail on this hand is dry from the peel base. Now I'm going to go in with my Mani Boss Dip Base Coat and put a layer of that down. And I just wanted to add something else about peel base. A lot of different companies make it. It just depends on the formula that they use. I think it's all pretty much the same, however. This is the only peel base I have. I don't have any other peel bases in my collection. I bought it, like I said, about 6 months ago, used it, and then it's just been sitting in my nail supply cart for that amount of time. So I just wanted to go in and give it another chance to see if I could get the manicure popped off in a couple of days. Today is Saturday, and Mardi Gras Fat Tuesday is on Tuesday coming up. So after that, I want to pop this Mardi Gras mani off and then do another mani from Hematite Dip Co. She is releasing a new collection on March 1st, and I'm an ambassador for her. So I want to get that done and show you guys that new collection. So when it comes out on March 1st, you guys will want to go and purchase it from her. So I just put the layer of the dip base down. I'm going to let this dry, and then I'll be back and we can start dipping. Okay, so that layer of dip base is dry. So I'm going to go ahead and start dipping. So I'll put another layer on each finger as I'm dipping it. I'm also using my new liquid holder from Chaos Concepts. I did an unboxing that included this of their Concealed Chaos, which is their mystery box. So I'll post the link to that unboxing up in the cards for you guys. So I'm going to go in and do a layer of AC 22 Day 13 from Virgo and Gem. It doesn't have a name because it was in the advent calendar. So it's a pretty purple with a shimmer to it. Go in with one dip of that. So now I'm going to go in with Mardi and Gras. I got these from Kande Dips. She sent them to me with one of my orders as like little freebies. I thought that was really nice of her. She's so great. Karen is her name. And Gras is like a shimmery gold, like I showed you before. And then Mardi is the multicolored glitter with the purples, greens, more gold. So I'm going to go in here with Gras. First, I'm going to activate these two fingers. So let me get that done so they don't get all glittery. So one pass of that. So I'll wait and I'll do the other part of that when I'm done with my first dip of Gras. Ooh, that's so pretty. Okay. I actually got this from Chaos Concepts. I totally forgot about it. It's a little glitter / dip holder that you can pour over glitter. So I think I'm going to do that. I'm just going to pour some in. I shall just pour it all in, then I can pour it back. And these are amazing. They make everything with a 3D printer. So if you can imagine that this was made with a 3D printer, that's pretty darn amazing. Okay, I'm just gonna lay it in. Let me zoom in a little for you guys. Oh wow, that's some nice coverage. Okay. Just clean up my cuticle. I don't even think I'm gonna do a second dip of that because it did cover really nice and I don't want it to make it too thick. Well, maybe I will do one more lay down into it because I see just a little bald spot and that was my fault. It's not anything with the dip. So shiny and glittery. Do another lay down. There we go. Okay, so that is the pointer finger. I'm gonna zoom back out a little bit. Okay, so now I'm going to pour this back in. I've reactivated the thumb and the pinky, and I just activated the index finger twice. So now I'm going to go in with Mardi. Clean up the cuticles as usual. I'm going to go in with another dip of this. I think I'm going to lay the second one in. So I'm going to pour this all out so it gets mixed up. There we go. That's another reason why it's good to have something like this because it's easy to capture the glitters and kind of separate it from a clear base if it has a clear base to it or a white base. So let me just dust the back of this off. I'm just going to lay that in. Nice. I think I'm going to place some of the chunkier glitters down. as I usually do when I'm working with them, because I see some spots here. I don't want to keep putting my finger into this, only because I don't want to pick up too much. I'm going to go in and activate. Because this is a chunkier glitter, I'm just going to like dab on the first pass of the activator, because I don't want to pull any of that glitter and foil off the nail. That's another trick to use, just like dab it on rather than brushing it. And it also creates less that you pick up onto the activator brush. Okay, so what I'm going to do on my ring finger is a full coverage water slide. So I'm going to use one of these little leopard slides that I got from Pampered Pretties, I should say. This is their Petites Pretties, just because it's smaller. So I'm going to put this on my ring finger. I have to cut it out, obviously. But before I do that, I'm going to cap all of my other nails in gel, do my filing, shaping, come back, and then we'll do the water slide. Okay, so we're back. This is how I'm looking after doing the filing, buffing, and then reactivating. So as I mentioned, I'm going to go in with a water slide and put that on my ring finger. I'm just going to cut it as close to the rim of the water slide as I can. I've never done a full finger water slide, so this will be interesting to see how it comes out. Okay. So before I do that and put that in the water, I'm going to put the gel base coat on this nail so it sticks and cure it for 15 seconds. As I'm curing this, I'm going to put my water slide into the water. Take it out using my Maniology Jelly Stamper. I'm going to pick it up, and I already see that it's starting to slide off the paper, which is a good sign. Okay. Ooh, this is a biggie. All right. Okay, so now I have some acetone over here and a little art brush. So I'm going to go in and just go around those edges and try to get the rest of this water slide off. Okay, so this is how it looks. I have a little bit of stuff down here from just getting around my cuticle line with the acetone. So I'm gonna try to clean that up a little bit more. I did have a little bit of a rip down here towards the cuticle, but you really can't even see where I've kind of mended it, because I did have the rest of it that was just sitting here on my paper towel. So I just used a little more gel base and I filled that in. So I was able to fix that. So yeah, let me just clean this up and then we're gonna come back and do the top coats on these. Okay, so I had to top and cure my ring finger with the water slide because it was just making me nervous. So I went ahead and I did that off camera so it was protected. So now I'm going to go in with my Mani Boss gel base coat and put that down on all of my other nails. I think I'm going to do my thumb separately. So let me do that, cure it, and then I'll be back. Okay. Now I'm going to do that to the rest of my nails except the ring finger. Then cure those for 30 seconds. On my thumb and pinky, I'm actually going to make those two matte. So I have my gelish matte top coat that I'm going to use on those two fingers. This is the gelish matte Top It Off. So let me go into my thumb. I'm just going to go in with my Hema Free Top Coat from Cascade Colorworks and put that on my index finger and my middle finger. And then the gelish I'm going to use on my pinky for the purple. I forgot that this actually takes a little longer to cure than 60 seconds. So I've had to cure my thumb for a little longer than that. So I'm gonna be a little bit longer doing the pinky as well. Here is the finished look after it's been top coated and I have the matte on my pinky and thumb. I'm really happy with this manicure. I think it's really festive for Mardi Gras and Fat Tuesday, even though I'm not going to be attending, just to have it in spirit. If you have any questions about anything, please let me know down below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and if you'd like to be notified when I post new content, you can also hit that bell notification. Thanks so much. Have a great day.